Here at Photonics West, I've made it over to the MKS stand, and I'm delighted to be joined by the Photonics Solutions Division Vice President and General Manager, John Williams, and the Vice President of Sales for the EMEIA region, Markus Rutering.
Good afternoon, good to see you again.
Same here, hi Rob.
John, Photonics is powering major technological shifts. How does MKS help customers accelerate progress?
MKS has a long history of this, right? Through our fundamental brands, Spectrophysics, Newport, Ophir, we've been partnering with our customers to solve their most advanced and difficult challenges for decades, and we continue to do so. You can see all around the booth here, we've got solutions in virtually every product category for every market and application that our customers are challenged by.
Markus, what makes MKS unique in driving innovations in AI, quantum science, and biotech?
Basically, if I try to bring it down a little bit, it's our general holistic approach that we have in all the photonics. And that's a good reason to call us Photonics Solution Division, because we deliver solutions based on photonics. So if we talk about quantum, it's about our vibration control, it's about our lasers, it's about our motion, precision motion. It's optics that we possibly mention again and again in your questions, because it's one of our major points. We have an initiative called World Class Optics, which really strives to get the best solutions to the customers where necessary. And you know, we often refer to surrounding the workpiece if we talk about our solutions. If we talk about quantum, I would possibly switch it to surrounding the qubit. Yeah, because we are offering everything that you need to set up a lab. If you want to set up a quantum lab, we are one-stop shop. From stages, positioning, optomech, fine-tuning, lasers, optics, coatings, filters, gratings. And here I stop because otherwise it might get too long.
You mentioned biotech innovation and life sciences. And since these fields are advancing rapidly with photonics at their core, can you share more about MKS solutions here?
Absolutely. I love the life health sciences industry and market. It's great to be able to help researchers and companies improve quality and life itself. What we're doing is we've got a broad portfolio of lasers and optics and photonics to really unlock key elements of life science research. We've got a femtosecond tunable laser, and we've got a set of fluorescence filters. In life science, the key is being able to resolve critical information. And the key to that is signal to noise. With our products, we can unlock that information for life science researchers.
Markus, John has just touched on innovations in biotech and life sciences, but how is MKS contributing to progress in quantum research and science?
You are aware that quantum research, or later on quantum computing or whatever it is based on atomic dimensions. So we talk about precision. Precision means the experiments and whatever needs to be absolutely stable. Could you imagine to do a quantum research lab 200 meters or yards away from a train line? We can, because we did it. Yeah, in a university, that the research of the quantum is really, if you look out the window, you see the trains moving, but it still works. So vibration control, one example. The other one is super precision motion that we have to bring the parts into their position and keep it there. And last but not least, of course, the lasers. Tunable lasers, ring lasers, what we call our Matisse product, with specific wavelengths, tunable, high power, energy, that helps also to build up the qubits, etc. So just 3 examples where we are in.
John, we all know that AI is reshaping how the world processes information. How is MKS helping enable this revolution?
Yeah, AI really has manifested itself everywhere in our markets, in our daily life. And photonics is everywhere in AI. From lasers that dice the wafers that become the power behind an AI chip, to the PCBs and packaging that really enable the data centers to process the information, to the actual optical communications that occur in data centers. And that's where MKS comes into play. Our broad portfolio, again, lasers, optics, photonics, instrumentation, we have virtually every technology that photonics brings to bear to enable the AI revolution.
Markus, we've come across two major demos of motion products on the booth. Could you explain a little to us about the background and their applications?
Yeah, now we move away from research that you asked before into commercial applications, specifically what we call bonding applications. So we have already talked a little bit about AI. So to get AI on the move, we need computing power. Computing power means transistors on the semiconductor. And if you can't put more transistors on one wafer, you need to go in the other direction. So you start to bond and stack. So this is what we are doing with these solutions. We are precision positioning the wafer to wafer or the wafer to a die with the two major exhibits you're talking about. Yeah, there's one system called Hybrix. By the way, we just won an award from Laser Photonics for the innovation of this equipment. And the other one we call 6DOF, DOF, or Dimensions of Freedom, 6 Dimensions of Freedom. The latter is for wafer-to-wafer bonding. The earlier is for wafer-to-die bonding. So we are talking about units that we use, or our customers better use, for bonding processes to get more computing power and with this qualify AI.
Finally, John, what other exciting innovations are happening with MKS right now?
The biggest thing is as we empower AI and we enable the advanced packaging in the semiconductor and packaging space, we partner with our other division, Materials Solution Division, and we do something called Optimize the Interconnect. Semiconductors, packaging, PCBs, they're all about interconnection, and we've got a unique capability combining lasers, optics, systems integration with chemistries and equipment for packaging applications. And that's really what's driving the AI and semiconductor revolution.
Thank you for your time at Photonics West. I'm very much looking forward to speaking with you again in the future to see where Photonics and MKS are leading us.